I could go back 10 years and whisper something to my younger self, it'd be this. There are cheat codes to life, shortcuts that most people would never figure out. I have used them, I have missed them, and I have messed them up. But today, I'm giving you 18 of them. And number 18 still scares me and changed everything. These aren't just theories, these are tools that I have tested. Some the hard way. They helped me stop drifting and start growing. So let's go and see what these 18 cheat codes are. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shreyashi and I'm a software engineer by profession, and I like to make videos on skincare, travel, lifestyle, productivity and so many more other things. Without any delay, let's dive right into the 18 cheat codes. Number 1, master your sleep. I used to think that hustle means cutting back on sleep, but then that resulted in grogginess, me being irritable, not being able to focus, always distracted, always in a slump. And that's when I decided to take control of my sleep. 8 hours, non-negotiable for me. And that has completely transformed of how productive and how energetic I am the next day. Number 2, build your MVD. MVD stands for minimum viable day. So on my worst days, I always win. How? By having a minimum viable day. Minimum viable day involves 2 to 3 habits that I do and are non-negotiables for me, irrespective of how bad my day is. These 3 things can be anything, maybe exercising, maybe deep work, maybe meditation, maybe journaling. You need to identify those 2 to 3 habits for yourself and just stay consistent with it. Remember, consistency always triumphs. Dopamine detox day. One Sunday, I was completely burnt out, and then I decided to take a dopamine detox. It lasted for about 48 hours, no screens, nothing. I felt really bored, but then eventually a few hours later, clarity came back. And now I have made it a ritual. Every few months, I do a dopamine detox day. Guard your morning. Mornings for me used to be scroll fest. You know, I had Instagram on my phone, and as soon as I would wake up, I would just start scrolling. You know, I was in denial. I used to feel that I need this scroll fest just to be able to wake up, even though I had an alarm. But after the alarm rang, I would just scroll for 10-15 minutes and then feel wide awake. I just used to do that all the time. But after I deleted those apps from my social media, first 1 hour of my morning, I do not look at any screen. It's a game changer. Number 5, learn to sell. It's not about selling a business. It's just about how you can sell your ideas, how you can influence people. Learn that art because it's how you get your ideas heard. Number 6, write to think better. As long as I can remember, I have been journaling, and journaling for me is a savior. I feel like my mind is a browser and it has 30 tabs open. I just write. It brings back so much of mental peace and clarity. I write and it clears all the clutter. Try that out. Number 7, schedule your priorities. For me, anything that was priority or which had like a 15-day deadline, I would always keep it till the end. I will always keep it till the deadline. But now I have started scheduling my priorities. All the most important tasks I have to finish as soon as possible. I write them down and I make sure I have it on my calendar so that I just finish them. If something is 15 days ahead in advance, I will schedule it for 7 days from now, so that when I do it after 7 days and if something comes up, some unknowns, I still have 7 days to tackle it. Number 8, embrace boredom. When I stopped filling every silence with noise, ideas came in. Boredom is a feature, it's not a bug. Learn to embrace boredom. Number 9, focus on system. This is something I learned from the book Atomic Habits. You set goals, but in order to achieve goals, you set your systems. If I want to lose 10 kgs in 3 months, I need to set up a system. The system will include eating right, exercising, and being active in general. It doesn't mean that I just keep thinking of my goal and I have no plan of action. So focus on systems to achieve any goal. Number 10, invest in relationships. All those people who have stood by you, who are your supporter, who are your knight in shining armor, inspire you. Learn to prioritize those people in your life. That's the real wealth, and you'll be so much more happier. Number 11, limit social media. I have been the most happiest since the time I stopped using social media, especially Instagram. I have been so much happy. I also set up limits, but then that didn't really work out for me. Hence, I deleted the apps, and I am now very chill, very relaxed, very happy. Number 12, practice gratitude. This one felt really silly at first. Around 2015 is when I read the book The Secret, and Rhonda Byrne talked about gratitude and being thankful. And I felt, oh my God, really? Can this really work? But you know what? When I started implementing gratitude in my life, it changed so much for me. I became so much more better as a human being. It really shifts your perspective in life. It shifts your perspective from negative to a very positive perspective. Please implement it. Number 13, financial literacy. I have been one of those people who literally hated the idea of opening my bank accounts and seeing how much money I have. Not because I had less or anything like that. It just made me very anxious of looking at my money, budgeting it, where is it coming, where is it going, where is it being invested. But then I decided to take charge of my own money. If I'm earning it, I should be in charge of how I spend it, or how I invest it, or how I save it, right? I did a few courses online to learn about various investment tools and so many different things. And now I am still a noob. I still don't know everything about money, but I know how my money works, and that brings me utmost peace. Number 15, learn a new skill. When I read the book Mindset, I realized that I was a person of a fixed mindset. I always thought your talent just speaks for itself. You don't have to work hard. You cannot learn a new skill. But then I decided to change my mindset, and I shifted from fixed to growth. I started learning new skills. Whenever I felt very disoriented in life, I picked up a new skill, and now it has become a habit of mine. I really feel anxious if I don't pick up a new skill, and I try to learn it. I know I fail miserably at almost every skill that I take up, but then when I start being consistent with it and learning and training in it, I get better at it, and that brings so much more confidence in me as a person. So learning a new skill is a non-negotiable for me. Number 16, set boundaries. This is something I am still struggling with, but the only difference is earlier I used to say yes to everything. Now I say yes to most of the things. I still struggle with it, but I have learned to protect my boundaries and protect my energy, something that is not vibing with, whether it is in work or whether it is personal or friends or family or anything. I just don't let that bother my energy. So I have started to protect my energy, and I've started to learn how to protect my energy. Number 17, reflect and adjust. Every few weeks, I reflect on what went right, what didn't go right, and I try to understand how I can adjust to it, how I can make changes in my life. That has been immensely helpful for me to grow. That check-in also helps me be aligned with my goals and ambitions. And number 18, as I stated earlier, I'm still scared of it. It is take action despite fear. For me, every win started with me doing this thing I was scared of. Anything that I start with, I was always scared of it. But I did it. I took an action. It's the most important thing to do. Take action. Doesn't matter, you win, you fail, you win some, you lose some, but you did your best. You did take an action, you worked towards it. And yeah, these were the 18 cheat codes that helped me stop surviving and start building. I would really recommend you to pick one, try it out for 7 days, and see the changes it brings to you. And that was it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, and I will be back with another video very soon. Until then, bye-bye.